to Craft Artosaurus. My name's Paula and we're just going to carry on finishing off the painting that we started last week. I'm using sap green here and I'm just putting that into the leaves. Not a lot on my brush, just slowly mixing it in there. And, well, not mixing it in, but, placing it on the piece of paper. Oh my goodness. And this should slowly get better as we go along, one hopes. Now, I think to the sap green, I add, I think it was a quin gold that I added on the ends. And now I've carried on with my sap green with the next sunflower. And as you can see, it's quite watery. I've most probably got just a little bit too much water mixed in there. And so you'll see me pick it up from other places and place that in. And I add a little bit of quin gold here at the ends of each of those flowers. Now, I did do the two birds up above. Excuse me, I'm going to cough. But I was out of shot, so I've just taken that out. And as you can see, I've wet it, and then I've gone in with my, I think this is a nickel gold here. Yeah, that's a nickel yellow. Now, I added a little bit of purple, and it's gone absolutely crazy. I'm not that happy with it, and you'll see me slowly pick it up. And now you've still got that purple underneath, which is rather nice, but I'm going to pick up a nice orange. So, yeah, I just thought the orange would be brighter, and it went kind of, I'm thinking autumn tones at this stage. So, yes. Now, what am I doing here? Oh, I don't know. Oh, I'm getting water ready and I'm going in to do my mushrooms. So I liked how the other kind of little teeny weeny mushroom trees went down below. And so I'm going to pick up some cobalt teal soon. And I think that's at the top. Yep, there I am with my cobalt teal. And it's very light at this stage. I'm still kind of thinking of the colours and looking down at the mushrooms down below and just wondering if I've got the right colour. Have I got the right texture here, the right colour? And then as I go slightly darker, I can see, yes, I definitely have got the right colour and the right texture, and I'm absolutely thrilled with it. And to that I add some magenta. Now, I know the mushrooms further down I added purple in, but if you get the cobalt teal and a magenta, they make a purple. Ergo, I didn't need to be adding in anything. And so I'm trying to keep the amount of colours just down a little bit so that the mixing happens a little bit more. And you can see this here as I add the magenta. It's the cobalt teal has dried a little bit, but now I'm going to go in with a thicker covering of it on my brush, and you can see how we're getting a little bit of purple there on the side, and it's really made it. I'm very happy with it. Yeah, I think the mushrooms are really, really cute. It's yeah, I love my mushroom trees. In fact, I love all the trees that I've done here. So yes, and this is the last mushroom over here that I'm going in, and exactly the same again. Wet it, go in with your cobalt teal, and then mix your magenta in at the bottom, and that should hopefully mix through everything else. And because I'm using the core paints, you can actually see them doing that whoosh effect that I like quite nicely through all of this. So here I am now. I'm just going to pick up the magenta and drop it in, and there's that whoosh factor. And I don't even have to worry about mixing it now to make that purple because it's lovely and wet. Oh, the big tree was out of shot, sorry. So I started off with an orange, and then I think I added yellow. So it could be nickel gold. Yes, it is nickel gold. So there you go. And they look quite nice together. And I think from there I went to my red. Is it going to be red next, or is it orange? No, it's definitely red. So I can just see that. So here I am, and I'm getting slightly darker now with it because I'm feeling more comfortable with what I'm doing. So I'm really trying to concentrate in on those autumn colours, getting that autumnal feel to it. Now I've gone in with a different yellow here by the look of that. In fact, I think it's raw sienna. So yes, that is a raw sienna I've put in, and you'll see me soon, and I'm going to come in with raw umber. So I've decided I like that more than Van Dyke Brown. There's a tone there that I'm liking, and so there's my raw umber, that kind of dark brown bit coming in now. And I'm really liking how this tree is slowly coming together. I can definitely see the face and the mouth is smiling. It's really cool. Now I think I used cerulean blue here, but don't quote me on that. I'm just adding in a little bit of blue on top of the yellow, which will make a kind of a light green, but the blue's there, so it's a cool kind of green. I don't know. In my head it made sense, and it was looking really nice. So yeah, I was happy. And from there I've come back to the sap green, and I'm going to do the leaves here. And I think I just went in with the sap green this time. I didn't add any yellow or grass gold. Did I add grass gold? Let's have it. No, I didn't. And see, I've stayed with the sap green. I've gone straight to the eyes. It was very watery. I don't know, my brush seems to be holding a lot of water, so I might not use this brush set for a while. And there you go. Now it's a little bit thicker. I'm a little bit happy. I'm checking the end of my ferrule, thinking, oh, is there water somewhere? Okay, now I'm wetting up. I call this my lollipop tree. I don't know why. I can just see a lollipop there. And the first colour I drop in is sap green at the bottom. And it's a really nice dark, but see how I'm letting it do that wash thing, and you can see bits of the pigment already heading up towards the head. And I'm really liking that effect. It's going beautifully. And I think to that do I add, that's the orange. And that's looking really, really nice. I love the little veins coming out. And now, of course, we've gone into nickel gold, and I'm letting them mix and kind of binding them together a bit so you get a different colour. And I think now I come in with a little bit of red. Cleaning my ferrule. No, it's not red. Oh, that's right. I added Viridian green. No, my Viridian green in this core set is very transparent, so I'm still seeing the sap green underneath, which I'm happy about. So I'm just going to mix these a little bit, and I'm slowly pulling that sap green up to the wet gold and orange. And the sap slowly works its way through, and the orange and the yellow work its way down to the sap green. And I'm going to do exactly the same thing on the big leaf tree next door to it. So I'm just wetting up the paper, letting it really soak in. And from there I will, of course, here we go. We start with the sap green, and you can see how it's already starting. It gets to a certain stage and then it just washes up, and it's just so pretty. It really is. I'm just loving that flow of how the paint's moving there. Now I think I went with yellow at the top. Yeah, we're out of shot here. I'm sorry, I didn't realise, but you can see the yellow coming down the side there, so it was definitely yellow. And that's the orange coming in. And now I think this one here has the red in it. Yes, there you go. and I just let them kind of mix and mingle and merge and become one. Yeah, I really like those trees. I've gone back into my sunflowers over here, and I'm straight away in with sap green. It's it's just painting up the leaves, having a little bit of fun, relaxing. I don't think I added any other colours. I just left the sap green. Or where do I go? Oh no. Yes, I'm putting in more sap. Oh no, that's definitely not. I think that's cobalt teal. Yes, it is cobalt teal. So I've added a little bit of cobalt teal. Oh, who knew? Oh, now I did add purple under here, and unfortunately, I really need to check my paint more on the tissue beside me, because I thought I didn't really like it after I started putting it down, and I didn't know what to do, because you've got it down there now, and purple stains the paper. So yeah, and from there I go over to the other mushroom. And now I'm going to pick up my tissue shortly, and you'll see me dab at the purple. There you go. And now I like it. That looks really nice. It's very, very sweet. Now I'm using Viridian Green for the eyes, and at the moment it's not looking the best. The Viridian Green is very transparent, very translucent, and I've just gone in with a thicker mixture of it. Now to this I'm going to soon add some cobalt teal, but I'm not going to like it at all. So I'm going to go in with a different blue, and that should fix it up a little bit. And then I add a little bit of, I think it was yellow. So here I am, I'm still going with the Viridian Green. And here comes the cobalt teal, and I can see it's not working. A little bit disappointed, so I pick that up again with a dry brush, which is a great way, and then I've come in with a blue, the same blue I used on the sky. And into this I'm going to drop just a little bit of yellow, and that'll change the colour of it a little bit. And I'm just going to let that mix naturally. Yeah. I picked up a little bit of the black that was left on my palette, and I've just fixed up the window. And from there, I'm going to try and fix up these houses with a little bit of blue. It's not working. I realise that, but I've now got to, you've started with the glitter paint. You've just got to carry on. So I just carry on, and I'll do the other side also with the blue. Yeah, I'm a little bit lost at the stage. I'm thinking, oh, why did I do that, Paula? You've ruined your painting. But it isn't ruined. I'll pick up some lovely purple, and I'll put that on top of the blue after it dries, and it changes it, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So now I love the houses. I think they're gorgeous. At the moment, I think I'm kind of, oh no, that's right. I had some glitter brown or a beigey kind of tone, and I put that in, and I thought, oh, that just kind of adds something to the tree. There I am with my purple, and it really does look lovely. And I've got lots of fresh water on my brush and just move it around, and it just looks so sweet. Oh, I love my houses now. Yes, a little bit of purple, that's all it needed, and I'm going to do exactly the same thing to the other side. And it's just beautiful. It really is. It's given this the houses a lovely tonal, but it's just changed them a little bit, and they really look very, very sweet. Very sweet. They didn't need anything else. No inking, anything like that. Just this little bit of glitter, and I'm happy. Okay, I'm back. Ooh, that was a bit of a
coffee session there, wasn't it? I don't think I actually need to do a lot with the birds. Let's have a look here. What colours have I got? Kind of wanting... I'll just use this white. I'm just going to check it first. Yep, there we go. White's going. I'm just going to do... you know what? I might just do some lines. Like little bits of feathers everywhere on it. There we go. I know it's there, it's not really that important, but that's there. And I'm just going to do the same here. Are we still? Yep, I'm still in shot. So there we go. And some lines on this bird as well. Right, so that's the birds basically done. I don't know, I think they might need a little bit of gold and silver. I haven't pulled those out. Let me go through my pencil case here. It could be a reason why I haven't pulled them out. Here we go. I'm thinking gold, to tell you the truth. Just think it would be quite sweet. Just here and there to do a few clusters of dots. And on the end of the wings, quite a few little dots and just a few there. And I'm going to do that on all of the birds, to tell you the truth, just little clusters of dots. Just dotting the pen on the paper. So I've mowed my lawns. They're all nice and done now. Done and dusted. Easy peasy. Didn't take too long once I got going. And the lawnmower is electric, so it's one of those, I don't know, push button ones. We got one so I could turn it on. I've damaged one of my arms a little bit. My shoulder keeps on popping in and out. I did that when I was quite young. So I've always had trouble starting lawnmowers. So this way I can mow the lawns if Jason isn't here. And it just meant, you know, I could mow them during the week or that sort of thing when the kids were younger. So it's just easier. It works for us. Other people have different things that work for them, and this seems to work for us quite nicely. And I'm quite happy. I love mowing lawns. I love making the shapes in them. My mum mows the lawns too. So I guess it's something that the females in the family have always done. I think it was Reese's job to mow the lawn when I was growing up. I don't know. That's a while ago. Can't remember when I was younger. Oh, those younger days. I really don't know. I'm kind of looking at, and I wonder if I need to do anything else. I'm kind of liking it. Oh, maybe the grass on the ground. I've got the picture down quite a bit, but I'm just thinking that's nice. It looks nice. I don't know if I need to do anything in the trees. I'll have a little think. After I've done the ground, I'll come back to the trees and have a look. But now I'm wondering if I need to do anything, to tell you the truth. So there's the ground. You can see the ground. This looks like ground. So I'll just do a few little kind of, you know, grassy things as you're inclined to do beside the mushrooms. And I usually end up, I don't know, I've done this for a while where I kind of dot after I've done a few grass blades. Obviously this person hasn't mowed their lawn, because look at that, shocking. Oh dear, I'm sorry folks, I am in a bit of a weird mood today. Yeah, I think I'm just so relieved to finish my monthly, so, you know, and it's on the way to the person, so now of course I can relax and just, yeah, be myself and and do other bits and pieces. And I was looking forward to just getting in and doing a little bit of painting today. My painting the other day at Art For Me went beautifully. Oh, I loved what I created. Gosh, it's such a cool little postcard. When the person receives it, I'll put online the picture so you can see how gorgeous it is, because I don't know. I kind of, at times when I do something like that and it's really neat, I think to myself, I should sell these. I don't know. It could be so far out there, it's silly, but yeah, some honest feedback would be great. You know, if you were at an art show, would you buy postcards? I don't know. I guess a postcard you'd sell. You see, I don't know if you'd make your money back on it, because I would only want to sell it for like $5. I think a postcard is quite a small little thing. So yeah, I don't know if you need more than that. And even if I'd want more than that, to tell you the truth, yeah, I've been debating it for a while. I think I did something for someone, and it was just so pretty, and someone else said, oh, I'd buy one of those off you. And I thought, oh, would you really? Okay, well, I only did it because, you know, I was being silly that day, and admittedly they are watercolor postcards, but I don't know, I feel a bit strange about it. Like, I guess because sometimes it doesn't feel like it's not a painting. So I don't know what to charge for them, to tell you the truth. Yeah, that's most probably it. I just don't know how much they're worth, or even if anyone would be interested. So when I put it up, I will ask that question. You know, if you were at an art show or a craft show and someone was selling little postcards for just $5 or something, would you buy one, or would you think, oh, that's pretty, but why do that? You know, you don't want to be making, because I think you'd need to make quite a few of them before you'd have enough to be able to sell. I don't know. Not that I go to many craft shows or do things like that. I will be at Art in the Park, which I think I spoke to you about last week, Art in the Park. Oh, I'm so looking forward to that. I love Art in the Park. Oh, so much fun. And you get to see what everyone else is making in the community, because there's always loads of community artists at Art in the Park. And I'm just fascinated by, I love other people's artworks, and I love looking at them. I love learning the science behind how they paint, and, you know, what moves them, because it's always slightly different to, you know, I'm more whimsical, and the paintings I like are usually moody and a little bit out there, I guess, a little bit, but I don't buy very many whimsical ones, because to tell you the truth, I like the ones I make. Oh dear, that's shocking. Yeah, I don't see a lot of people here in the community doing this sort of artwork. I don't know, maybe they wouldn't think it's real, you know, real painting, but they all like it, you know, so I don't know. Umming and ahhing, but it was lovely to be outside, mowing the lawns, but it's so stinking hot out there. Oh my goodness. I thought, can it get any hotter? And I thought, yes, Paula, it can. Don't ask that question. Do not ask that question, because it's my own fault. The other day I put the winter duvet on. Yeah, winter might be coming, but it isn't here yet. But at night time, oh, it's so chilly at the moment at night time. It's like almost uncomfortable how it is at night time. Yeah. Oh, I am enjoying myself making the grass. So, yeah, I think it adds something to it. I don't know what. I'll just add a bit here and there, just for the fun of it. And as you can see with my grass, I'm inclined to go in all different directions, because those of us who mow the lawn know that a blade of grass is never up and down. There are big clumps of them that go all over the place, and oh my goodness, underneath, like the top layer of grass was dry, so that was fine, but the underneath bit, oh, it was so wet. I thought, oh, why am I doing this? I think the ground's almost too wet, but it needs to be done. The lawns are looking a little bit manky. And also when I'd finished, I had the stripes in them. I don't know, there's something about striped lawns. Doesn't it just make you happy? Oh, I think it does. It's just lovely. Oh, I love a nice striped lawn where everything, I guess it's a bit like when you vacuum the carpet and you get the different, I don't know what you call it, the different laying bits. I guess they're called piles, are they, in the carpet that go all different directions. So I'm just going to put a bit of grass over here as well. Most probably not as much. It's just so you get that feeling that it's not just a flat green. And I'm trying not to make them all in the same areas, like there's not a line. I hope there's not a line. Gosh, I hadn't thought of that. I'm just throwing it down. It's a natural thing for me to do. Yeah, I do this on a lot of my paintings. I find it very relaxing. I just love doing ink work. Oh, and Inktober. Oh, it's not far away now, is it? It's not far away to October. Oh, it is a little bit, but you know, you get all excited by the thought of it. I don't know what I'm going to do this year for Inktober. So last year I joined a few different, because lots of people now put out, it's not just, I think it's Jake, isn't it? It's not Jack, I think it's Jake Parker. Oh, I've forgotten his name, but he's the one I originally thought of Inktober, and I did it with him to begin with. And I used to get the Inktober pack, but of course I don't need any of that now because I'm really into ink pens. But oh, it's so much fun. It really is. I just thoroughly enjoy myself when I do Inktober. There's just something about it. It's just, oh, it's so relaxing. The different prompts and everything. But the last couple of years, the prompts from the official Inktober site have been pretty bad. And so I've been doing Cattober and Artifartober and Inktober and putting them all together. So I have 3 prompts, and you join those 3 prompts in a picture, and somehow I always end up doing the Roadrunner. So I don't know where that comes from, where I'm doing the Roadrunner. But yeah, I usually end up doing the Roadrunner at some stage, and Wile E. Coyote. I just used to love that program, the Roadrunner running around and Wile E. Coyote. Oh, it was so lovely. I think it was after school, or it could have been on no, it can't have been on a Saturday morning. I don't know when it was on, but whenever it was on, I used to go and watch it. So yeah, very relaxing. So if you've liked watching me create this rather awesome gift I'm going to give to someone, please put a thumbs up down below and make a comment. Yeah, I've got a couple of ideas for some other pictures. I really do like these trees. I really like those trees. So yeah, I think I want to do, I don't know, maybe something where it's mainly trees. So kind of like a winding road and lots of trees. Oh, there could be a lighthouse, couldn't there? I really don't know. I just know I really, really like the trees I've created here. When you go outside your scope sometimes a little bit and do things a little bit differently, you come across things that you just like, and I do like that. I don't think I'm going to do anything else to the trees because I really do like them just how they are. And I feel if I put ink work on them, I'm going to ruin them somehow. I don't know if that makes any sense to anyone else, but I'm just looking at the trees thinking, no, I don't want to ruin them. I'm just going to see what it looks like. I can do it just here. Yeah, I think it needs grass here and there, just up here. maybe not as, just here and there. Just to give this line a little bit of relief. I'm still trying to do my grass so it's going in different directions, not just up and down. Yeah, I think that did add something to it. So I'm going to do this hill here as well. I think the grass is what I'm liking. I really like that I've just painted it and left it. Yeah, it's not, I usually do go in with a lot of inking, but I'm kind of liking this. I don't know, it's a little bit different, so hopefully the new mum and dad will like it and they'll put it up in the baby's room, but it's okay if they don't, you know. So I'll take it into Mr. Stuart Nimmo here, and he will frame it up, or well, I think I'll just get it matted so that way it won't matter. Or maybe I should, I might look for a frame and mat and frame it myself. I don't do this very often, mainly because my matting is not the best. I need a few more tools, I feel, to, and I'd really like to do a matting course, like how to, so I could do it a bit more professionally, so it looked, you know, a little bit more, I don't know, completed or something. I kind of know what I mean in my head. I am liking this green though, so that's good. I think, yep, I really feel that's it. So I'm going to sign it and date it and leave it at that. Did I not pull out a, no, I did pull out. I'm thinking, oh my goodness, I didn't pull out a black. What's the 22nd of the 3rd? 25. And I'm just going to sign it here. Yep, it's done, it's dusted. It really, I'm rather impressed with myself. It's a little bit different to my normal style. Well, not too much. The birds are still the same. I guess it's just the trees, how I've kind of done a sky effect on them, and I'm liking it. So here we go. And I'll take a picture and it'll be at the end here. Yep, so if you did like this, please give me a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Thank you very, very much for watching. I really, really do appreciate it. Yeah, I'm thrilled with the response I'm getting, and kind of a bit, yeah, shocked, but that's okay. Now tomorrow, I normally paint on Sunday as well, but at Christmas time I got a load of wooden houses that you make up. Some come in like book form and that sort of thing. So I thought this Sunday I'm going to start one of my wooden houses. So that's what you'll watch me do. So that could either be very exciting, or if I'm painting, you know, that was a great big fail. I've only ever made one other thing. I'll show that at the beginning of the video on Sunday. And yeah, thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow. So for now, bye everyone.